Okay, so I'm using my Amrezy ABH palette today, and I'm going to go in with the shade New Yorker and put that in my crease. Next, I'm going to take the shade 1988 and I'm going to put that right under New Yorker just to deepen the crease a little. Now I'm going back in the shade New Yorker and I'm just going to blend it into 1988 just for a more seamless blend to make sure there's no harsh lines between the two colors. Next, I'm going in with the shade Simsa. I hope I'm pronouncing it right, but I'm just going to take that color and add it into the crease right on top of 1988. Now I'm going in with my ABH eyeshadow primer, and I know a lot of people like to use like their same concealer that they use to conceal their eyebrows, but I prefer the ABH primer because it does make lighter shades pop more. And I'm going to be taking the shade Wasted in the same palette, and I'm just going to put that all over my lid. Okay, now I'm going into my Morphe 35 XO palette, and I'm going to take the shade Talk Feelings, and I'm going to put that right on top of the shade Wasted just to achieve the perfect pink color because none of the palettes I had the exact color that I wanted to use today. Now I'm going back in with the shade Wasted, and I'm going to put that on top of Talk Feelings just to mix the two colors and achieve the perfect shade of pink. Taking the shade 1988, I'm basically just smoking out the outer V of my eye. Okay, now I'm creating a thin wing using the Essence Super Precise eyeliner. I'm taking the Essence Lash Princess mascara and coating my top lashes for the lash strips. Moving on to my favorite part, complexion. I'm going to take my Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Primer and I'm going to prime my face. Don't mind me looking up, y'all. I'm watching Grey's Anatomy. If you're a Grey's Anatomy fan, comment down below and let me know. So now I'm going in with my Too Faced Born This Way foundation in the shade Chestnut. And I'm just taking my beauty blender and just pressing it into my skin. So I ended up picking up my NYX foundation brush and just going over where I used the beauty blender because I really didn't like the way the beauty blender had the foundation blend into my skin. So yeah, that's what I'm doing right here. Okay, now I'm going to go over my foundation with my Sonia Kashuk Beauty Sponge. Taking the Born This Way concealer in the shade Butterscotch, and I'm going to be highlighting down my nose, under my eyes, my forehead, my chin, and under my nose. Okay, using my beauty blender, I'm going to blend out all of the places that I put the concealer. You want to make sure that you're taking your time when you're blending out your concealer. Now I'm using my Laura Mercier translucent setting powder in the shade Honey. I'm going to take this and not bake, but I'm just going to set everywhere that I put the concealer. Okay, now I'm going in with my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in the shade Dark, and I'm just going to go over everywhere that I put the Laura Mercier translucent powder just to bring some color back to my face. Now I'm setting my entire face using the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in the shade Dark Deep. And I'm also using my Real Techniques buffing brush. This is the Morphe bronzer in the shade Trailblazer. And I'm just going to take this and bronze my face basically and bring some warmth back. Using the same bronzer, I'm going to kind of contour my nose, not too much, but as you can see, I was a little heavy-handed, so it do look a little harsh, but I'm going to fix it with the beauty blender and a little setting powder. Okay, so I'm going to take the Nars blush in the shade Deep Throat, and I'm going to apply it to my cheeks. This is my absolutely favorite blush ever. It's so pretty and flirty. I love it. Okay, so now I'm going to take the ABH Loose highlighter, and I'm going to be highlighting my forehead, my cheeks, my nose, my cupid's bow, and my chin. I can't remember the exact name of this highlighter, but I have it listed below. Okay, y'all, please excuse my dusty mirror, but I'm going to be going in with the Essence eyeliner, and I'm going to line my waterline. Now I'm taking the two shades I used in my crease, 1988 and Simsa, and I'm going to be smoking out my bottom lash line. I set my face with the Morphe Continuous Mist, and now I'm lining my lips with the MAC Chestnut lip liner, and I'm also going to be using the MAC lipstick in the shade Honey Love. I was going to keep my lips matte, but I love a nice gloss, so I'm going to be going in with my Milani Keep It Full lip gloss in the shade Champagne. Okay, so this is the final look, and all of the products that I used today will be listed down below. Make sure you comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you dolls later.